Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
Yes, we will. Thank you very much, Jeff. Let's have a look what messages we've got. Weekend preview, yes. Development, we got the gearbox, so we're now a fully durable car. Oh, we could have rain towards the end of the race. Absolutely. So welcome everyone to Interlagos, the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Remember to select a driver that you consider your rival.
We got to choose a new rival.
Screen on the workstation.
Let's see who we can choose.
Performing well against your
I don't
rival
think
can
we've
earn
got
you
the.
respect and better terms when it comes to our contract reviews.
I don't think we've got the stuff yet to beat Magnussen or Ricciardo. But I certainly think we've got the stuff to beat the likes of a Perez, a Magnussen, and a Grosjean. So maybe a Sainz as well. Let's have a look at our car. Let's have a look. So it's behind Renault. Yeah, we're beating Haas. So maybe it's pointing towards Kevin Magnussen here. Yeah, I'm going to challenge Kevin Magnussen. There we go. I think that's a fair person to take on. We'll beat Stroll as well, so we should start getting upgrades for Australia now. Second place in the last race, and these are how the standings look. Kimi Raikkonen's DNF in Mexico brings the gap down to 9 points. It's the two-horse race between Raikkonen and Hamilton. Vettel and Bottas will fight for third. Verstappen and Ricciardo fight for fifth. And then a big gap to myself in seventh. Big gap starting to form to Hulkenberg in eighth. And then Perez with his victory in his home city, followed by Sainz in 10th. Still Hartley and Ericsson are yet to score. They'll get there, don't worry, they'll get there eventually. But hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere as well. So let's go back to the contract, there we go. We're doing well. We've already got our team goal, so we've got a guaranteed 600 coming in for Abu Dhabi. It's all about what we can make between now and then. So we'll get practiced up, and then we'll see you for qualifying.
To qualifying here in Interlagos as the cars are readying up for what's likely to be a very important session. And as we wait, poised for the start of
what play number 2, Seb.
Thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out
How's
of a
it feel
car
to be owned by
like
Ian Poole?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course.
Not good.
Back in the old days, pre-2004,
There's
you'd work
Ericsson.
on both
He'd
the
score some
qualifying
points.
setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race
He's
car
still
was quite
not happy
different
that
at
I whooped
times
him.
to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both.
I am.
There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimising what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
Right then.
Okay, we know it's going to be a struggle to get out of this session, but give it your best shot.
See, I don't think it's going to be, because like America, like Mexico, the setup we've got on this car has almost exploded this car. This car is quite literally on fire as we almost drop it in the Monero on the way to Young Cow. The only thing that's wrong with this setup is it's made the car very, very twitchy on some of these curves. But the pace is there. This is one of the corners that the car gets very, very twitchy, and we've ruined that lap. As we go into the Ferradura and now into this really twiddly section. can see though we're gaining on Marcus Ericsson. Now this corner it was flat out in 2017. It's not flat out in this game. And you can see that Marcus Ericsson, oh dear. Well, we've now got to retire back to the garage. Okay. So we can go and have another go on these tyres, can we? Yeah, we can go have another go on them tyres. There's not much difference, only a 10th difference, so we might be able to sneak through on these tyres. If not, then we're in a bit of trouble. Like I said, this car is twitchy when it comes to it. We've got some wiggle room. So let's go for it one more time. Bit late into the Senna S, but we managed to keep some momentum. Through down the Sabina del Lago. Where we lost it the first time, but through no problem. Now watch this through the Ferradura. It's full commitment through the Ferradura. Into the hairpin. Coming up to the Pico de Plateau. Now the Monero. And then into Yoncao. The Yoncao is important because you've got this big long straight ahead of you. Get the big long straight, right? You're set for a lap. How we're comparing at the moment to Vettel, we're not, well, a bit favourable. Well, that's good.
Best lap so far is a 1:09.8.
That's good because we're beating our rival Kevin Magnussen at the minute. It's a good job we didn't choose Hulkenberg as our rival. So 5 minutes to go in the session. Am I safe enough? Oh, it's tough. See, I don't think I am. I may be. I may not be. I'm going to leave it late. I've got to go now if I'm going to do this. So let's go stick a fresh set on. Hopefully we make it out in time. But we got loads of traffic in front of us. Jeff has absolutely messed this one up. We've got 40 odd seconds to get there. Give ourselves some room if we need it. We're in P14 at the minute. Get the DRS open. Let's do this. Very wide in through the Sabina del Lago, but we'll get it settled. We're at 10th up, which is all crucial around this circuit. All the tenths are very crucial. It's such a small circuit, very tight, very compact, very quick. We're already, what, 3 tenths, 4 tenths up. Carrying all this momentum. Don't mess up Yoncao. See if we can hook onto the back of whoever that is in front of us. We may just sneak through it this time. Looks like we're good for Q2. Oh, we're more than good for Q2. We're more than good. Look at that, we're 2/10 off Sebastian Vettel. This is going to be a very, very close race as we eliminate Ericsson, Stroll, Gasly, Ocon and Van Dorn. Excuse me. Right, so it's on to Q2. Right. Q2. So we're going to do the strategy we did last time. We're going to stick the softs on. See what kind of lap we set with the softs. And then go out and absolutely pulverise them on the super softs. That's the plan anyway. Whether that plan comes to fruition or not is another idea. But I mean, you saw we were only what 2.5 tenths off Vettel. The power of the Ferraris and the Mercedes, it's negated around this circuit by the sheer aero package that our Williams has suddenly sprouted. That was brilliant through the centre S. Yep, I thought I hit DRS then. Obviously not. I mean, if we can't get through on these tyres, then fair enough, but it would be nice to get through on these tyres. Would weak it a bit into the Pico de Plateau. Now through the Monero and into Yoncao. Now up the hill. It's not good enough, but it's good enough to beat some of them.
Drop to P4.
No problem, we're actually going faster on this lap. So it may be worth doing another lap. As Raikkonen sets the fastest lap. We're already 3/10. Oh, we've slid it. We slid it. That's the only thing wrong with the handling of the Williams. You get it wrong and you're in trouble. Big, big trouble. However, could we get through on these softs? Or are we going to have to take the super softs? Yeah, we're going to take the super softs. That answered that question. Right then, so the super softs are worth 6/10. Let's go find every 10th of this that is available.
Minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying.
Okay, Jeff, don't worry. We're fine. Don't worry. And also we've got our objective to do, which is beat Fanboy Magnussen, who's our current rival. That's lovely through the centre S. Look at that, we're already 3, 4, 5 tenths up. And we set a fastest middle sector, first sector, sorry, as we get very wide on the exit of Sabina de Lagos. Into the Ferradura, we can throw the car in there. Look at that, still, they said 6 tenths these tyres were worth. We've got nearly a second at the minute. Give it a little confidence, let's head down to Young Cow. We are a second up. Don't throw it away in this area now. Here comes the Williams. Where's the Williams going to stick itself? Right in amongst them. Right in amongst them. We're still only 2 tenths off. Excuse me. Off the fastest cars, which doesn't surprise you, it's the Red Bulls. But out of that session we lose Magnussen, which is good. That means we've beat him for the session. Grosjean, Sainz, Alonso and Leclerc. Fantastic. We can move now on to Q3. Oh dear, right. Q3. I forgot to press record then. Right, so let's see how we measure up against some of these cars. We're going to wait and let some of these cars set their laps first. So you can see Ricciardo with a 8.4. Where's that lap come from? There's no one on the track now, so we may as well get out there. How am I going to get close to an 8.4? Wow. That's the mightiest of the mighty laps there. As we take a trip across the grass, but we've managed to keep our foot in it. Let's hope that when we get to the centre S, we haven't lost too much time. I don't think we will have done. Nicely through the centre S. Now down to Sabina de Largo. DRS wide open. We're only, what, a handful of tenths off Ricciardo. Hundredths even, sorry. That was lovely through the Ferradura. Don't mess up the hairpin. It's all looking good at the moment. Oh, may have weaked it a bit in the Young Cow. We've got 4 tenths down, a big slide on the way up the hill. That's going to cost us a few more tenths. Let's see if we can go for one more. I think it might be possible to get one more lap out of this, and we're fastest in the first sector on that lap. We're a couple of tenths down on our best now. Come on. Then we did lose a bit of time through Young Cow. Oh, Young Cow, we lost it! Oh, big look, big moment.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:08.8.
Which is good at the moment for 4th on the grid. 5th on the grid.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3. Ricciardo, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
That's what you call committed. And we're in amongst the big boys tomorrow. So I think without further, I've got to imagine Claire's going to need to have a word with us in the pits. She always interrupts us at the inopportune times. See what I mean?
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
Of course I am.
Would you say that your rival is still on your level?
He's a great driver, he just doesn't have my car.
Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow? Great. Well, that's everything.
Absolutely. Did you see who was in 10th place? Brendan Hartley. There's a possibility Red Toro Rosso, he could score his point tomorrow. Which means Ericsson would then have to score points in Abu Dhabi. Ah, now we beat Lance. Fantastic. They'll give us some more points just for beating Lance. Sweet. Ferrari's rep goes down, so's Mercedes, so they're not happy.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Oh, trust me, Jeff, I get anywhere near the front of that thing and I'll be leading into turn 1. Yeah, it's important to stay hydrated. We can't get everything. Now, you'll see that we can't get everything just yet, but I think that aero package, yeah, that'll help us. That'll help us big time. But you see, we've already started the Australia upgrades, so we've got this coming for Australia, which is going to be massive because that'll then put us on par with Ferrari and Mercedes in the power department. It means we're faster than Renault finally. So yeah, let's go earn some more points by having ourselves a successful race.
Where there's a will, well, there's a way. And nowhere has that fact been better demonstrated over the years than here at Interlagos. Remember Senna winning while fighting a gearbox that was jammed in 6th? 5 Drivers' Championship deciders in a row between 2005 and 2009. And of course, the passionate Brazilian fans packing the grandstands to capacity every year.
Oh yeah, they're passionate Brazilian fans, alright.
It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. 2 very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the 2 DRS zones will be the key to any overtaking prospects today. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Renault. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within
We're always
that team
talking about
very
Renault.
positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits.
Let's talk
and
about
having a lot
Ian.
of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Paul completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the
hello.
grid, we have Perez, Raikkonen, Nico Hülkenberg and Ricardo.
Ricardo
Sainz,
took a penalty.
Magnussen, Verstappen
took a penalty.
And Fernando Alonso.
Vettel took a penalty.
Van Dorn, Esteban
Good
Ocon, and
Lord.
Gasly, Stroll, Bottas,
So did
Marcus
Bottas.
Ericsson,
Hartley
and
took a
Brendan
penalty.
Hartley.
That's out of order.
Grosjean and Charles Leclerc rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, you've qualified higher than we expected, so let's try to build on this position throughout the race.
Is this what the front of the grid looks like? Sweet. That looks all good. Right then. Let's see if we can beat Hamilton into the first corner and give him a piece of our mind. It's lights out, away we go, here we go. Come on, we've got a best start in Hamilton. Oh, we're going to have to get that back. He's going to make, what? Oh!
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. So what happened here? We got Hamilton, yeah. He gets a run. Oh, then watch this. Oh, no. Oh, rip me. I actually want to see that from another car, and it's Nico Hülkenberg we're going to see this from. This is a nasty crash. Oh, dear me. We'll see it on board from Hülkenberg's car. This is nasty. You don't ever want to see crashes like that. And now from, I think this is Verstappen's car. I think this is the car we ended up hitting. Oh dear. Here we go, right out, away we go. Raikkonen's got an amazing start. Here we go, the inside of Hamilton. Oh, no, come on. Oh, dear me.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
We have wing damage. We do not have wing damage. I'm just wondering if it's going to be a good idea to pit. We didn't mean to bring the safety car out there.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
And unfortunately, in bringing out that safety car, did we cost Lewis Hamilton the championship?
We're looking good from the start.
I hope we didn't cost Lewis Hamilton the championship there. I don't see him. We didn't get any wing damage either, which was, I suppose, something. Safety car's waiting for us here. Here we go.
Approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
I think while we're in this mode as well, we'll save some battery if we can get a chance. We're also saving the tyres as well. before we were saving the tyres.
Safety car is in this lap, safety car in this lap. You will be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane.
So we're going to go for it. See if we can get the jump on Raikkonen. We have got the jump on Raikkonen.
Okay, clear.
Everyone's setting the fastest lap. Stroll sets the fastest lap of the race. Have a word with yourself, lads. Oh, we'll run it in rich for a while. Burn off some fuel. Brace ourselves from Kimi Raikkonen. See, now I don't think Kimi will be too upset with second, because I think second will win him the championship.
Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
I do believe second wins Kimi Raikkonen the championship. Look at that, we dropped Raikkonen. Like a bad habit. He's back into the clutches of Nico Hülkenberg.
We're leading our teammate by 9.1 seconds.
I think we set the fastest lap of the race there as well, which was useful. Raikkonen doesn't have the speed to match us at the moment. I'd be interested to see who that Red Bull is. It might be younger Verstappen. We might be able to go an extra lap here as well now because we saved some tyres. We'll soon see. We're pumping in some absolutely blistering laps. We're dropping Raikkonen. We've dropped Raikkonen like a bad habit. Has Raikkonen got a problem? Will it be worth going on to the soft tyres now?
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
No, you're alright, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate the offer. Hülkenberg's got past Raikkonen.
Window. You'll be on the softs.
So I do believe Raikkonen has an issue. As we start to slide the back end around, I think we can go one more lap. I'm hoping we can go one more lap. But with Hülkenberg in second, that's going to help us out a massive lot. Good exit our young cow. Here comes Hülkenberg. They're ditching Raikkonen. Yes, we're going to go one extra lap.
Keep pushing. The car behind can't keep up with the pace. We think they're struggling with fuel.
So they think Hülkenberg's struggling with fuel. If that's the case, this is all playing nicely into our hands to get Williams his first victory since, oh God, Lord, when was their last victory? 1997, probably 98. We have to check record books for that. Before we weak sourced it then out the Vico de Plateau. Nico Hulkenberg is 3 seconds behind us. Whatever Raikkonen's problem is, it's sorted itself out, I think. We come in this lap.
In this lap. Push now. The gap to the car behind is 3.4 seconds.
Who is it? It's Raikkonen. We've got Magnussen for company. So we're pushing like mad. I don't want to say anything about the V because we could jinx it. But pretty sure we're coming in the end of this lap.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
We'll get the soft tyres on. Raikkonen is being dropped, so Raikkonen does have a problem. As we come into the pits, get the car slowed, and we're good.
Go now.
1.9 seconds stop for the boys.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Let's see if we can... Well, it looks like we're going to beat Hulkenberg out. So that's a V. That's a victory. As we come out... where do we come out? We come out right behind Perez and... has Perez stopped yet? Has Perez stopped? I'm trying to remember if Perez has stopped. I don't think he has. If he has, he's put the wrong tyre on, that's for sure.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Yeah, we know faster engine modes are available, but I just can't access any of it for the moment. Here we go. Lance Stroll does us a favour.
Lance is in for his stop. The gap behind us is 3.2 seconds.
So it's Verstappen and Hulkenberg are having a fight. We're in a fight with Perez. Go on. We took the Force India right into the Sabina del Lago. That was a good move. Have the stars aligned to give Williams their first victory in 10 years. It shouldn't actually surprise you because the Williams package always seems to do well around Interlagos. As we start pulling on Grosjean, but he goes in the pits. So does Van Dorn. So does Ericsson. The only car between us in this victory, well, we forgot about Vettel, but Ricciardo's up here as well.
Some information on Vettel. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Well, that's the end of Vettel. Hamilton sets the fastest lap, so Hamilton's still out here somewhere. as we come up to Vettel and Ricciardo, who are fighting for the lead at the moment, but the theoretical leader is right behind them. Yep, I agree. Suck on that one. Tell you what, Vettel, for someone who's supposedly slow, he's doesn't look like he's having issues at the moment, as Vettel and Ricciardo are in.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment. Gap to teammate behind is 23.3 seconds.
Looks like Raikkonen's sorted his problems out. There's 8 laps to go. The good news for us is Raikkonen's got to get past Hülkenberg and Perez. Oh, and Verstappen as well. You don't want to forget about Verstappen. But the longer we can pull away from Perez, the more Raikkonen's going to be in trouble. However, I'm just trying to do the maths. Does a 5th place finish do it for Raikkonen for the championship? I think it might, you know. We're going to get our best brain on that. But look at this, we're able to run in rich for a long time as Hülkenberg takes Perez. So new player into 2nd place. I don't want to see Raikkonen's name there because Raikkonen's quick. It's amazing how we're able to run this rich mix around this circuit. See what's going on here behind me now. Oh, Raikkonen's got past Verstappen. He might get past Perez at a moment. Whoa, big slide out of the peak of the plateau. That's our first slide. We don't want too many more of them. As we come out of the young cow, I think Raikkonen's going to get past Perez, no problem. Although, to be fair, that Force India is pretty nippy in a straight line.
The gap behind is 6.0 seconds.
But there's the problem. Raikkonen now has got past Perez. No, Perez back. No, Raikkonen back. But the problem is when Raikkonen gets to Hülkenberg, he's got a 6-second disadvantage to catch us. And there's only 6 laps left, so he's got to make up a second a lap. Not even Raikkonen's going to have that speed. Good lord, I wish you could see my face right now because it is the figure of concentration. My rear end is going numb as we speak. My neck and shoulder area has gone numb as well. We've got 5 laps to go. So we're just, the gap's 6.1. In fact, Raikkonen and Hülkenberg were practically level coming over the start line. I think Raikkonen's got him. And if he has, here comes trouble. 4/10 a set. Oh, good lord, he makes that up in every sector. He makes that up in every sector. We're done.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
See what it's going to be at the end of this sector coming into Young Cow. I don't think it's too bad.
Our gap behind is 6.2 seconds.
In fact, we gained half a second in that sector. So his best sectors are 1 and 3, mine number 2. Because he just has no answer. And in fact, he doesn't even have an answer through sector 3.
Remaining.
So he's got to make all his time up in the first sector, and it's not happening. How many laps we've got to go? 4 laps to go. The gap down to 6.1. I think I would have been more confident if the mediums went on, but we stuck the softs on.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
That's fine. That don't affect the end of the race. We're going to be dry running to the end, folks. What's the gap now to Raikkonen? 5.8, so he gained 0.3 in that sector. But there's 3 laps to go.
We're leading our teammate by 27.0 seconds.
Gap now 5.7. He's out of DRS range from Hulkenberg. Now here comes the new player, Bottas. Bottas must have made another strategy work. Bottas coming to have a fight with Raikkonen and be very nice right about now. There goes Ocon. Rip. I do think second place though wins Raikkonen the championship. The gap's 5.2. Oh god, it's squeaky bum time with 2 to go. I should think I'm alright.
Caution.
I should think I'm okay because there's Ocon. I should think I'm okay because
Green flag.
he's going to make up 2.5 seconds a lap. Not even God would make up 2.5 seconds a lap. The gap down to 4.9. Bottas is not gaining.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
It doesn't surprise me that we're doing well around Interlagos. It really doesn't. 3rd in Austin, 2nd in Mexico. Can we complete this America's sweep? Oh, we also got a podium in Canada, didn't we? Can we complete the America's sweep of podiums? We're coming to get the 1 lap to go.
This is your final lap of the race.
Jeff is so calm. Jeff's like a cucumber. 4.5 seconds to Raikkonen. Bottas isn't even close. Down to the Sabina Delago for the last time. Just turn it in cautiously. There we go. That's the first corner worried out of the way. Next one will be the hairpin after this hairpin. And if we get this out of the way, we then just got to worry about the Minero, and I think we are there. You're listening to every rattle now, coming out of the Young Cow. It's up the hill. If you can believe it. Just gotta get this corner out of the way with there. Come on. Come on! Boom!
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. So, another fantastic victory for Williams today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection.
Absolutely.
There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those
and we beat
questions
Fanboy
correctly,
Magnussen
you'll have a
as
good
well.
chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Good lord, that's as much animation out of Raikkonen as we've ever seen.
And after this round of the World Championship,
do we not get the podium?
Look in the drivers' table.
I want to spray the champagne.
Also seals the World Drivers' title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Oh, well, I'm a bit spoilt for choice, Crofty. My instinct says Valtteri Bottas, and looking down the field, no one really jumps out at me to make me change my mind.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
So we with the victory, our first victory in F1 2018. Raikkonen second place wins him the Drivers' Championship for the second time. Bottas, driver of the day, completes the podium. Vettel finished 8th. Look at that, Leclerc from last to 9th. Gasly got a point, Hartley just missed it out, so did Ericsson. Unlucky. And Hamilton, pole to the 11th. Unlucky. And Ocon, well, he didn't finish. Whew, dear me. So we're still 7th. I think we've locked 7th out for that. And what do we move above Haas? Wow, we move above Haas and we could beat. No, we won't beat Renault. That's asking a bit too much to beat Renault. Oh well then. No doubt Claire is waiting for me, that harassing little minx that she is.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
Told you to be waiting for me.
Do you think your rival learned from his battle with you? You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
Yes, it was fantastic. The car, the engine, the team.
Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better
Hey, what do you mean?
than last weekend,
I took second.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
You did.
Appreciate your time.
Oh, the drinks are on me, lads. We keep performing like that, we'll beat anybody. Ah! Oh, we'll be able to get another upgrade now. Oh, everyone's rep went down because they can't believe that I won a race of Williams.
great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Ah, thanks, Emma.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Cheers for that, Carl. Right, well, I know which one we're going to do. I think I want to do... Yeah, I think I know which one I want to do. Alright, R&D. What can we get for... Well, I think, seeing as how we might have aero prices down, might as well go get an aero upgrade. So we'll get that, and then hopefully we get that in Abu Dhabi, and then we'll get some more done for Australia. So I'm looking at them 2 upgrades, and that'll be massive upgrades. Absolutely massive. That will be. Look at that. Our first victory. A DNF in Suzuka, and then 3rd, 2nd, 1st. What can we do in Abu Dhabi? Lord knows, but we don't really care right now because we're on a high. So we're going to go and do... I think we'll do this checkpoint challenge at Singapore with an old Ferrari. I think it's Jody Scheckter's Ferrari. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that race, because I certainly did enjoy that race. Apologies if my boom was a bit loud, but we'll see you in Abu Dhabi for the season finale.